All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakah Hakadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. And it's to say Shalom to the brothers out there pushing his truth and sincerity. And I have a clip here, about a minute long, actually. It says, drivers making changes to deal with rising gas prices. And even from what I hear from other people, even from another guy I was talking to, we already know this is stemming from the I wanted to see upcoming events, but it's already a war now. And we seen it coming. We've been saying that gas prices were gonna go up sooner or later. And it was funny because this is stemming from this event of the war. A lot of this gas is refined from, or actually, Slovakia. Actually, the gas price, when it comes to stuff like this, the gas price technically wasn't even supposed to go up till a couple months from now, because a lot of this gas that we getting right now is actually refined from a couple months beforehand. Now, but this is all part of the deal, or should I say that this is actually supposed to happen because it's supposed to set people in an uncomfortable setting. People are feeling upset about these prices, but this is going to happen anyways. Reason being is because they want this place to collapse first and foremost. They need this place to collapse so they can start implementing the MOTB. But let's go even beforehand. With everything that goes up, Esau makes a profit off of. He don't care about the average citizen in this society. Everything that goes on has a purpose, even though it's ultimately to crash this economy, because there's nothing good here. Other countries just milking this country. That's exactly what Russia was doing. Exactly what China is still doing, because it's hell. Babylon owes China a hell of money. I'm surprised they don't owe the whole world a bunch of money for the damages that Esau does. So I'm gonna play this clip real quick.
Gas prices are skyrocketing. The nationwide average hit a new record of $4.17 a gallon. Florida's
Give it a second. There we go.
Florida's average is a little bit lower. Fox 35's Lara Greenberg is live in Sanford tonight. And Lara, drivers say these high prices are really impacting their lives.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Luann. They said it's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. These are just some of the words that drivers are using to describe these prices right now. You can see it's even a little bit higher here than the average you just mentioned. And these people now say they might have to make life-changing adjustments to deal with it. For Albrioso, filling his truck with diesel is bringing back bad memories of gas spikes from years past.
It's painful because I've gone through this a long time ago.
It cost him $120 to fill up.
Might as well fill up now.
Before it gets any worse.
Exactly.
Yeah. Other folks we spoke with are avoiding filling up at all.
I basically now have to be really, really, really picky. Like, I won't take anything that's more than 4 miles.
Cynthia drives for Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, and Walmart. But with these gas prices, she's taking a break.
I drive around all day. So unfortunately, I've got a gas guzzler. So it's sometimes I'm literally just making my money back for my gas.
And because everyone's in the same boat with gas, she says people aren't tipping well.
It's a snowball effect. And so really it's getting to where it's just not feasible right now.
Helene Supraner also drives for those companies. She's doing less of this work now too. A retired teacher, she's instead focusing on her tutoring business.
I do drive my own vehicle to tutoring. That doesn't affect yet, but it very likely could, depending on how this keeps going. It could.
Now, the funny part is, I happen to know a few truck drivers, especially for my job. They be complaining about the prices too, especially since hell, don't be surprised when the price goes even higher. Goes up to $6, $7, $10. They're gonna make it to where you can't even afford gas, and then they're just gonna shut off the entire thing. Which means the more higher the gas, and especially with these companies with that that goes in that delivers with like these big trucks, a lot of these companies are going to be making less of these trucks come out because they can't afford that gas. And then once they stop completely, you won't see no trucks delivering food or merchandise. So that automatically becomes a problem for the people in general. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." So this won't just become a problem for truckers. As you can see, it's becoming a problem for just even the average person. Now, they only showed the ones that was like delivering Uber Eats and all the other stuff. What about people that had to go to work? Actual work, like having to drive 30 minutes to work. That's gonna be a killer. As if rent or mortgage or electricity bills, food, and all that other stuff wasn't high enough. But with gas getting higher, food also everything else also gets higher. So you can see the problem in this situation. And this is why prophecy has always been great. And that we've always, by the Spirit of the Lord, that we always been out there telling it that stuff like this was going to happen. World War III, plagues and viruses, gas prices going up, everything else going up, the infrastructure going down. We've been saying this stuff. Now you got people out here actually upset. The Babylon, America done failed them. Their leaders failed them. Each president, even though every president does all the same shit, they're going to do what they're going to have to do because they're told to. But as you see, these presidents, each one has gotten worse and worse. And especially with the latest one that everybody hates now. This is Matthew 24:14. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." So for a witness to all nations is primarily talking about Israelites in general. We're not talking about just all black Israelites. No, you got Israelites in every kingdom on the face of this earth. So you got Chinese looking Israelites, Russian looking Israelites. It doesn't matter. Let me not say that. But this flesh doesn't profit anything. It's all about the going back to the lineage of especially the spirit that is of an Israelite. But it's even going into all nations in general, because we're just not the face front for just Israelites. We show the entire world what it is. We put the information out there, because a lot of this information that we out here to wake up the hopeful elect is very well also condemning these heathen nations as well. Through the Spirit of the Lord, He has made us a guide into showing a lot of the world the wickedness of this place, to showing the prophecies. That's why He's always had His elect men out there showing or prophesying to show the upcoming events, to pretty much do a job, not just for waking up this hopeful elect, but showing the wickedness of a kingdom. This is Luke 6:25. It says, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." So pretty much a lot of everybody pretty much laughed at us, even our own people. But now look at them. They're weeping, they're upset. Esau's upset, these heathens upset. Meanwhile, we're the ones that's rejoicing because we done told everybody these events are going to happen. What happens in this society, what happens in a Babylon America, happens everywhere else. Whatever happens everywhere else, happens here. It's a rotating doorway full of wickedness and destruction that's going to come upon itself. So when destruction happens here, the destruction of all these other wicked kingdoms or heathen kingdoms is going to be destroyed. So that goes to show you how powerful the Lord is to make everything a revolving door. That if one works the one way, the other one works the same way. If opposite, and then it goes around again. So we're not only we're throwing it. We're throwing it in the face of Esau that no matter where his power or his hand has been, he has nowhere to run. The fall of his kingdom and every hand he has in every other kingdom is going to fall with him. And it's just as simple as that. So, this video was a little edifying, and shalom.